Hello. I'm so excited to talk to all of you. Thank goodness for Xanax. Something that gives me a lot of anxiety is the thought about giving birth. Just something I'm thinking about. But especially for Jewish women. I am Jewish, and I feel like a switch goes off in Jewish women's brains the exact moment they become a mother. Like, once you become a Jewish mother, you acquire something called Jewish guilt, which is making someone feel bad to get your way, or in other words, it's a form of Jewish gaslighting. The exact moment I give birth, I am going to do something I swore to myself I would never do, turn into my Jewish mother. I feel like, I'm going to be standing there with my newborn, all innocent and new to the world, and the first thing that's going to pop into my mind is that what you're wearing? You mean I have to wait 30 years for grandchildren? Oh, you must hate me, Oife. Something else that gives me anxiety is getting kidnapped. I'm having all these anxieties, I know. Getting kidnapped, and I was almost kidnapped. For example, I was trying to hail a cab with a friend, and this beat-up, unlicensed car with this scary-looking Russian man pulls up next to us and says, "You girls want a ride? I am like Uber." Like Uber? That's like asking someone at a hospital, "Are you the doctor?" And they're like, "No, but I am like doctor." Or you go to the pharmacy for like the morning after pill and you're like, "Is this the pill?" And they're like, "No, but it is like pill." Not very helpful. So I was at the pharmacy the other day looking to buy tampons, and did you know that there is a tax on tampons and pads and other menstrual products because it is considered a luxury item? Boo, yeah. Like, what do they expect us to be like? Like, I'll have 2 boxes of pads and a bottle of Chardonnay. I hope they're serving pads on the private jet on the way to my private island. With my end-of-year tax return, should I splurge on the extra value box of tampons or the trip to Paris? I remember I told this joke at a show once, and I mentioned how there's a luxury tax, and this person in the audience was like, "What?" I'm like, "That was a man." It was a man. Yeah, what else? So has anyone done any like online shopping at all? I love my good cheer. So I was, on websites, there's the subscription box that pops up and asks for your email in exchange for discounts, right? But then there's also the no thanks box that pops up that you have to click to opt out. Well, I have noticed that some of those no thanks boxes are kind of mean. One was like, "I don't want free stuff, I'm a loser." Another was like, "No thanks, I don't have any friends." But then another was like, "I don't want a discount, this is why my boyfriend left me." How did they know that? So after that incident, I got a new boyfriend, and he was telling me how he volunteered at a retirement home recently and said how one of the female residents was kind of flirting with him. I was like, "Come on, how do you know?" And he's like, "Well, she said to me, 'You look like my 3rd husband, and I've only been married twice.'" I think she had a little crush on him. Another story with my boyfriend. So we were walking on the street one night. We were clearly together, holding hands, and this man comes up to us and says, "Sir, do you have any change?" And that really offended me because why just "sir"? Is it because I'm a woman that you're not asking me for money? Yes, I can only give you 73 cents to his dollar. But don't just assume. Give me the chance to ignore you. And isn't that, everyone, what equality is really all about? Thank you. My name's Danielle. Thank you so much.